All right, guys, congratulations. Joe, I know Ed will be around 21 years from now, but I'm not sure me and you will be at the end of this deal. 21 years, quite the commitment.
I'd bet on 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
And the guy in the middle maybe not so much. But no, listen, it's a tremendous commitment. I appreciate Ed stepping forward on behalf of Empower Retirement to name this building Empower Field at Mile High. A 21-year commitment, as you said. This is a long-standing company in this community, 3,000 employees. Exemplify a lot of the things that Pat Bowlen stood for, which is wanting to be the best at everything, and they'll be in this for the long haul, and they'll help us maintain this building for the long haul. So we're very, very fortunate that Ed was willing to make the commitment, and we're grateful to him for doing that, and we're looking forward to having the name in lights on September 15th when we open up against the Bears.
Ed, you've been a sponsor since 2015. I assume that relationship helped in becoming the naming rights sponsor here?
No question about it, Mike. I think that, we started off, obviously it was a great year in 2015. It was a terrific time to become engaged with the Broncos. And, we've had a loyal following for some time. We're 6,000 employees across the country, but the headquarters is here in Greenwood Village, nearly 3,000 associates. So we wanted to get involved, and it started in 2015. It's been a great relationship with Joe and his team. And quite honestly, it's done wonders for our brand. We're a young brand. We're a company that basically came together 5 years ago for all intents and purposes.
And already number 2.
We're 2 in the market today, and growing at a good clip, which is important. And so now we're excited about this partnership and excited about the commitment to the Denver community.
The
Broncos are a loyal customer, by the way.
Yes, they are.
Are they in the Empower Retirement? The name itself, Empower, was that part of the deal? I mean, why you chose them? It's a pretty solid, powerful name, if you will.
Yeah, it got our attention. There's no question about that. And I mean, the first thing everybody said that we obviously a lot of people were involved in our company, whether it was here at the stadium or down at UC Health Training Center, everybody said, "Wow, that's a great name." And it is. It exemplifies something I think that's emblematic of pro football, and so we're very fortunate.
Ed, the naming rights hasn't been as long-lasting as I thought it was going to be when they first started this movement 20 years ago or so, including here with this stadium. You're the 3rd naming rights sponsors. Any concern about that, and why do you think your commitment's going to be long-lasting?
Yeah, well, it's a good question, Mike. Look, I think that you don't enter into a long-term agreement like the one that we've entered into without confidence that you're committed for the long run. And we've built a very good business, sustainable business, and we're continuing to grow. We continue to hire more and more employees in Denver and around the country. And so, building a brand takes time. We're a young brand, and we know that it'll take years to build a brand that's truly viable across the country. And frankly, we could have made a lot of different decisions, right, in terms of what's the best way to deploy that capital. And we felt the best way to deploy it was in the community that we call home, and to make a commitment to this community and to this organization. And it's a long-term commitment. And I have complete confidence that Empower will be around for a long time with Broncos and with the Denver community.
Like a lot of people here in Colorado, you're a transplant from out east. What attracted you to this area?
Well, first of all, it's unbelievable, right? The quality of life here is amazing. And, whether it's the summertime or the wintertime, it doesn't matter. The weather's terrific, the people are terrific. And, the fan base here is incredible. Very loyal, very devoted, very committed. And, it's just a great place to raise a family. It's a great place to be engaged in the business community. And it's a great place to call home.
Joe, been quite a week for you. The lawsuit was dismissed, and getting this together. Sense of relief you have here going forward as the season's opening?
No, a sense of excitement, Mike. Really, I mean, I'm thrilled, obviously, to be able to go into the season with the commitment Ed has made in Power Field at Mile High, and optimistic about what the future holds for the team. Coach Vic's done a good job coming in and kind of being very steady with his team, and I know our fans are excited to see how we do on the field. You know, and Ed talked about the long-term commitment. I mean, it really, his long-term commitment enables us to have a long-term commitment to this building, and that was a big part of our discussion, and was, I think from Ed's standpoint, he asked a lot of really good questions. How long is this building going to be here? Are you guys really going to stay in this stadium for the long term? And you know, I just don't see any reason why we shouldn't at all. This is a great venue. It's a real part of our cultural fabric here. And now we have the right partner with the right name, so we're going to be here a long, long time.
Still, it has to be somewhat of a burden lifting deal, because since Sports Authority Field, you know, you had some criticism of when you kept it, especially that 2017, and then whatever smart Alex like me would write, you know, whatever they're calling the stadium. Now you have a solid name for years.
Well, that's the whole thing. We found the right partner. We found a great partner, and they've been a great partner since 2015. And for them to step up this way, it's not a relief. It's just exciting, and it's something that I think the fans deserve. They deserve to have the right name on this building, and now they've got it. And you know, as I said, I think it really sets us up for great things in the future.
Gentlemen, congratulations first of all. Have to rewrite the programs now. Broncos against the Bears at Power Field at Mile High.
September 15th. See you there. Thanks,
right.
Mike.
Thank you.